The Browns, the Browns. Now, I've heard in the past of teams not wanting to know who the opposition is going to be playing at quarterback. For example, Eric Mangini would always flip between Brady Quinn and Derek Anderson, and he'd be trying to decide which one he wanted to play, and he wouldn't want the other team to know it. And that makes some sense, I guess, if you can get away with it. Let's not have the other team know who's going to be my quarterback when I'm not sure myself. And it has to do with preparation. But I've never heard, let's keep our left tackle a secret. Well, all of a sudden, Hue-Jackson fell into that with, am I going to play young Desmond-Harrison, or am I going to play Joel-Bitonio left tackle? I really don't think the Steeler defensive coaches are up at night wondering, do we have to prepare so much differently for Desmond-Harrison, who, by the way, is a rookie, played at West Georgia, never played in the NFL, or Joel-Bitonio, a guard converted to left tackle. Now, Hue-Jackson finally admitted Monday that actually he knows what he's going to do. He's just not going to tell the media. I hope that's true. And I tend to believe that's probably the case because I cannot imagine John Dorsey wants his coach creating all this uncertainty on the offensive line. But what this discussion actually shows is a topic that is of concern when you play the Steelers this weekend, which is the changes on the offensive line. And I was looking at the different names and everything, and the Browns have a new right tackle in Chris Hubbard. Now the right guard, Kevin Zeitler, stays the same, and the center, Treader, stays the same. You know, they'll either have a new left guard, Austin Corbett, or a new left tackle, Desmond-Harrison. How about this, though? They have changed so many linemen. They only have 3 offensive linemen left from a year ago. And one of the things an offensive line needs to do is play together to develop chemistry. So, you know, frankly, that's a big worry going into the Steeler game. In general, it's a big worry on the Browns. It's kind of nice to hear, boy, the team was 0-16. They turned over 60% of the roster, which they did. But it's like, boy, football is a sport that continuity is important. How about this? There's a thing called skilled positions. Quarterback, running back, receiver. Skilled positions on offense. The Browns kept 12 players at those positions. Only 3 were on the team last year, 3 out of 12. The 3 being Duke Johnson, Rashard Higgins, and the third is Josh Gordon, who only played 5 games. So they've got all these new receivers. They have 5 new receivers. They have 3 brand new quarterbacks, and they have 2 brand new running backs. Of that kind of group, the easiest to blend in and a new guy is at running back. So I really think good things should be coming from Carlos Hyde and Nick Chubb. So what am I trying to say here about all the changes in this? That while it's important for the Browns to get off to a good start, frankly, the way the roster is constituted, 60% new players, a lot of new players at key positions, that might take a while for that to blend in together. And so that could create some real rocky times early in the season. But actually, if they stay with it, because of the talent upgrade, you know, it could pay off later on, which goes to the final word none of us want to hear, the dreaded P word, patience. Get ready for it, Browns fans.